講嘅英文會比較多啊，所以喺開始影片之前，想提提大家開翻個字幕。你只要喺個影片右下角呢度撳翻 CC Subtitles 個掣就 OK 㗎啦。每一隻字都我一手一腳，好辛苦咁打上去㗎。如果你中意影片嘅話，就記得 like 同 subscribe 啦。
So, how do you celebrate Christmas and New Year? 2020 has been horrible for some people, quite many people. How has it been for you? Has there been less homework?
Hello， 歡迎翻到嚟翻 Live PK， 我係 Vanessa。上一條片咧就同大家睇咗我喺英國係點樣過呢個聖誕新年嘅啦。呢邊嘅燈飾係咪好靚呢？但係最近咧，英國嘅政府又將個疫情升級啦。好多人都問我話：哇，呢邊係咪好危險啊？大家會唔會好擔心啊？呢度失業率係咪好高？所以我就趁平時去買餸啊、散步嘅時候，訪問咗一啲住喺呢度嘅人，睇佢哋生活情況同工作情況係點嘅。
How do you celebrate Christmas and New Year?
I was lucky because I kind of escaped London before the lockdown came in, so I got to go home with my family. But there was a lot less of us, but it still felt nice.
A lot of people find 2020 quite difficult.
Yeah.
How has it been for you?
So I'm a nanny. I've been working. I could not imagine being furloughed, or I couldn't imagine not being able to go into work every day. That would make me actually probably quite depressed. So I do understand it, but I've had it quite good.
People need you more than ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get to have any holiday at all? Oh gosh.
So when people are moaning about it, I'm going, well, at least you've had time off. I'm not.
Any wishes for the next year?
Probably that everyone gets this vaccination, or that we manage to get out of it somehow.
And then we can go on holiday again.
Oh my god, I need a holiday. I need to be on a beach.
How do you celebrate Christmas?
My family in Australia, but I normally travel around. Well, last year I went to Italy, and this year...
That's what I did too.
Yeah, I normally just go somewhere in Europe or somewhere sunny.
Somewhere warmer.
No, this year, stuck.
2020 has been quite difficult for many people. How has it been for you?
I'm lucky. It hasn't been that difficult at all. Got a job, work at home. Yeah, so for me, very easy compared to a lot of people. Glad I don't work in a restaurant.
What do you do, may I ask?
I work in IT. It's fairly easy. Everything's done online anyhow.
Do you like working at home more, or do you miss going to the office?
I've always worked at home for 3 days a week anyhow. But yeah, I do miss going in for coffees and meeting people. I don't like permanent working at home. It is permanent now, forever. They've sold the building.
Really?
Yeah, so we're never going back.
Oh, so they plan to just have everyone working at home from now on?
If you can, yeah.
Wow.
And in my work, there's no need. I hate Zoom.
講起 Zoom， 今年啲新聞報導員都好得笑料喎。你有冇同佢哋一樣做埋啲咩傻事啊？
Solamente tenemos que registrar autonomía curricular y el área socioemocional de los niños, porque esa parte está quedando bien. Perdón.
Any wishes for 2021?
Well, I think it'll be great. Vaccine's there, another one today. Lots of travel. All the stuff I missed out on this year I'll go and do. The Oxford one got approved. It's the one you don't need to store at low temperatures. It's normal, just put it in the fridge. It's easy to manufacture, it's based on old technology, and it's just been released today. So I think the UK's got about 100 million of those. So they have those available pretty quick, and you can use it anywhere in the world and manufacture it really quickly.
Will you take it? Be the first round to take it, or will you wait?
Doesn't bother me. It's just like old technology. It's the same as like any other vaccinations. It'd be pretty silly not to take the measles and mumps and the polio and all that sort of stuff. So it's the same technology. And I assume they'll have some sort of, in the old days they used to have a vaccination card. Just have to prove you have to have the jab. Otherwise, places like Hong Kong probably won't let you in.
It's true.
Australia won't.
聽到佢哋對前景都好樂觀喎。我繼續去問下其他人新年點過先。
So usually there's about 15 of us all together, but this year it was just me and my parents, so it was just 3 of us. So it was a lot quieter. It was just basically walks, films, food, and that was it. So yeah, a lot smaller than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still nice, not as nice as I wanted it to be, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
2020 has been horrible for some people.
Yeah.
How has it been for you?
It hasn't been too bad. As you said, yeah, it has been the best year. But then I started the first half of the year feeling quite down and depressed. But then I just thought at the moment I've still got my family,
Yeah.
still got my health, I've still got a job at the moment. And so actually I've come out of 2020 quite fortunate and lucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I kind of just focus on that really, and actually I've sort of changed my perspective.
Yeah.
And so yeah, feeling a lot better to go into 2021. But yeah, it was just the mentality of like keep your head down and just keep
That's
going,
true.
essentially.
Do you have any wishes for 2021?
Hopefully the Oxford vaccine to like work. The Oxford vaccine.
Yeah.
They've developed vaccinations. Hopefully that works, and also like not taking some things for granted.
That's true.
Being able to like meet a friend at a coffee shop or go and have dinner with a friend or a group of friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just that. Just
Yeah.
don't take small moments for granted. Really. So I think focus at the moment. I personally for me, so I'm trying to embrace that for 2021.
Hi. Thank you very much for your time. So how do you celebrate Christmas and New Year?
Compared before, very different, of course. We are home, we are prisoners, but we still celebrate it, of course. We did celebrate.
We were going to go for a meal, escargot and filet steak in a nice French restaurant, but it was cancelled.
Yes. Tomorrow, I think we will get there's a nice Italian restaurant in where was it?
Notting Hill.
Notting Hill. So we normally go there, but we will get some takeaway, some nice ragu, tiramisu. So we will eat at home because we can't go anywhere.
It's
We
not
do
as
what we
bad
like.
as it looks in the press. It's not
No.
as bad.
No, it's not.
There's a little
it's
bit
not
of
like-
exaggeration and a little bit scaremongering. It's not that
I agree.
It's a bit, they're locking us in most of the time. The main reason is to save their NHS beds.
For about 10 years in the UK, the government cut all the beds and the money spent on public services for
Healthcare.
10 years, Cameron and Chancellor. And so when the crisis comes, they don't have the resources that they had before. They need to take account of other things, the effect on people of these restrictions and rules and regulations is very difficult for them with their work, with their money, with their bills, with their mental health, with their leisure, with their spirituality. All that is affected and that is
Mental
not
health.
being taken into account enough. Management was poor.
Yeah, very poor. We're not happy with that. Nobody does
People
actually.
lost
Most
trust
of
in
them.
the government. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All to Hong Kong, to whole world. A better year.
Thank you. Same to
More
you.
healthy and better and more freedom. We do what we like. Hopefully come more normalization.
How did you celebrate Christmas and New Year comparing to before? How is it different?
Well, obviously, we're restricted in what we can do. I mean, all the hospitality, all the shops, bars, restaurants are all closed. So it limits your options as to what you can do. But we can still go out and about to the parks and walk around and enjoy nature, cycle on the bikes. But yeah, it's a real shame that we can't go shopping or go to the pubs, go to the restaurants. But we can get takeaways, and but all the supermarkets are open, so we can still go shopping for food. Yeah, so and that's all safe. As long as you wear a mask in indoor areas or when there's a lot of people wearing a mask, everything's fine. We're just living our lives as normal.
Do you enjoy celebrating outdoor?
Yeah, we love going on the bikes and enjoying nature, and it's nice to get out of the house and do a bit of exercise. And yeah, there's so many beautiful things to see in London. So, London's so old. There's so many famous sites to see, and we've got Kensington House. And,
Yeah.
The future king of England, lives just here. So.
2020 has been quite difficult for many people. How has it been for you?
Well, I think the most difficult thing for me is not being able to see all my friends and family as much as I would have liked to, not being able to give everyone a hug and not being able to socialise in the normal way, like just going to a pub, having a drink. So that's been the worst thing. And I've been working from home all this time, which seems fine initially, but then after a while it gets a bit boring and you just want to be with your work colleagues and just go to an office and just live life as we normally did. But but it could have been worse. And luckily for me, none of my family have been impacted by COVID. So, yeah, you miss the human touch, exactly, the face-to-face dynamic.
Yeah. Have you been going to school?
Yeah, fine. Just slightly different, you know. It doesn't feel normal, yeah. But I'm in primary school, so.
Do you miss your friends there?
Yeah. Although the good thing, I'm going back next week to see my friends.
Has there been less homework?
Well, no. There hasn't. It's just been normal homework. Yeah. Same amount. Yeah.
So you don't worry about going to school and maybe with a lot of people?
No, as long as we keep social distancing, fine. And to be honest, I just drop him off, say hello to a few parents, go home, and then in the afternoon do the same thing, pick him up. So it's fine. As long as you do social distancing, that's the most important. Both secondary and primary, they've got measures to limit interaction with other classes and to limit interaction with other students in corridors. So in primary school, they always stay in the same classroom anyway, and most of their classes are in the same classroom, and then they limit the interaction with other forms to reduce the possibility of cross-infection between years. So,
Any wishes for 2021?
Well, that we all have the vaccine quickly, and then we're all able to just get on with our lives like we used to. I mean, we'll probably still be wearing masks for another year, but for me, just everyone being able to get over COVID and being able to travel around the world again.
To travel again.
Definitely.
Nice. And you?
I'm not sure about. Maybe just go back to normal school and just see everyone there. Yeah, just have a normal life.
And have holidays again.
And have holidays, yeah. Go abroad.
You seem to be quite flexible, the new arrangement.
We're lucky enough to be living in a nice place, and the government supporting us. And, times are hard, but things could be worse. As long as everyone plays their part in being able to sort of control the pandemic. The most amazing thing is we've got a vaccine, so as long as we can get that rolled out as quickly as possible, then we can hopefully go back to some sense of normality.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. We'll be on TV now.
On YouTube.
拍完條片冇耐 ，Boris Johnson 就宣布又要封城啦。小朋友唔好意思啦，同學仔暫時喺網上見住先啦。不過封城都唔係一件壞事嚟嘅，人同人聚會少啲，咁即係病毒再變種嘅機會咪細啲咯。既然我哋依家都有疫苗落，咁不如喺屋企坐多陣，等隻疫苗快啲打完，我哋就可以快啲去旅行啦，係咪先？係啊，頭先如果有啲地方聽得唔好清楚嘅話，唔好意思啊，因為咧訪問嘅時候我戴住個口罩啦，跟住我哋又企到2-3米咁遠嚟傾偈喎，所以有啲位可能收音收得唔係幾好。不過我希望個 video 可以俾到你一個感覺，知道呢邊嘅社會氣氛係點啦，大家就業情況係點，喺個 tips 俾你啦，有邊一啲行業佢嘅需求大，咁你都可以留意返嗰方面嘅工作。好啦，今日就同大家分享到呢度。如果你中意呢類型嘅 video， 就記得下面留言話俾我聽啦。之後我會喺呢度分享更加多喺英國揾屋、揾工、做生意嘅 tips 㗎。如果你有興趣，記得 subscribe 啦。拜拜。